What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, we have Rescue Ace, a new powerful deck that's gotten upgraded with the 2 cards Emergency as well as, I believe, its Preventer from Duelist Nexus. And on the right side, we have Mike playing, Swordsoul, an old contender that's everyone's fan favorite deck. Mike is learning the game still, so we're going to be shouting out to Mike for letting us record this one. This is at the Dune sneak peek, so a little bit of a oldie. We don't really seem to have very much Rescue Ace players at our locals here. I know it was very good in the OCG due to being able to set 4 extension from the deck. They're not the summon very much, but in the OCG and the TCG, it's not doing very great here. Before we dive in, over to comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 5K here. Hope we're going to hit that before the end of the year, and we need your support to do that. But we're going to be seeing Swordsoul. Going to be starting off with a normal summon of the Moyi, activating and revealing the Adhara here. And then we're going to be seeing the opponent going to be chaining. I believe that is an Airlifter. Or that could be Impulse. Okay, so that is Airlifter there. And did we summon the Turbulence from the deck? I don't think we can do that. I think it has to summon it from the hand. I could be mistaken, though. We're going to see them go for the Long Young Search. Going for that Chizhou here. The Rescue Ace kind of look a little bit of the same, which I think is... They don't look the same, but they look pretty close. We're going to see them make the Long Young by pitching. Then we're using the token as well as Long Young, going for a copy of the Baron, and we're going to be burning for 12. And we're going to be popping the Turbulence here. Then we're going to activate a Emergence, which is going to let us... That's a Pot of Desires there, my bad. The glare is unreal at this table. Some of the people sit at tables that I'm trying to record at, and with we don't run locals. Locals is run. We're just lucky enough that we can record. So we have to sometimes work with some of the tables that aren't very good, especially on this camera here. We're going to see them activate a Rhoda here. That's going to let them search for the copy of this. I believe this is probably the Impulse. They have the Emergency is a pretty nice card. I don't actually know what the goal is other than turbo out Turbulence. The trap cards and the spell cards are actually really good, but we're going to be seeing them normal summon out a copy of Airlifter. And it looks like we're probably going to be negating this, perhaps. We're going to see them banish the Mogi to negate. Then they're going to be... I don't know why it left the field, unless it's the effect of Hydrants. Oh, they chained the effect of the Airlifter to dodge, to summon out the Hydrant. Okay, that makes a little bit sense. And they'll still be able to search for the spell here, because it is a target negation. And then we're going to be seeing on the Hydrant, they're going to be chaining the Imperm. We're going to be seeing them chain a copy of Emergency here. Let's let them push someone from the deck in the defense position, then they contribute from the hand, which they contribute out the Hydrant here, which is then they're going to be able to, I guess it doesn't really matter because the effects, like, they're going to search for a monster here. I want to see them summon up Turbulence. And we also see the Alert. And then Turbulence is able to set 4 from the deck, and this is like absolutely crazy. It's taking a second to read. We're going to see them set a copy of Contain as well as Extinguish. And then that's either a copy of Alert or Rescue. So going for all 3 of the traps there, an Alert, I believe. Contain, Reinforce, and Extinguish. One is an Imperm. One is the Add from the Graveyard, or Add from the Hand, because we have Hydrant. And the other one is like gain 1500 and it's unaffected. Kind of like Marincess Wave. And the other one's just a pop, essentially. And they can activate one of the traps or quick play spells this turn due to the Hydrant here. We see them activate the Alert and be able to search from the deck. Searching for the copy of the Fire Attacker, I believe. Actually, that's Preventer there. It banishes one rescue-based monster from your graveyard by summon this card from your hand. And you can just target, change to face-down defense position an opponent's monster here. I see them banish to summon itself out. They're able to activate Rescue Ace HQ, which can give all the Rescue Ace monsters 500 attack while the opponent controls a monster. And I believe that both these cards are fairly big. Preventer will be like 28 already, and then, yeah, so it's going to be 35, and then they're a little bit of beat over the Baron as well as what she's off if they wanted to. I don't think they'll be able to go for gain here, though. But, I mean, Rescue Ace is a very, like, mid-range controlled style deck. I'm going to see them normal summon out another copy of Hydrant. They're going to go for a Geonator here. Geonator is going to be able to swap to control with it to go for a Baron. I don't think you have to re-choose the zones, though. I could be mistaken, but I don't think they get to choose the zones at all. See them attack for a bunch of damage here, and they will be able to get that pop we saw with the Baron, but we do see a little bit of a ruling question here. I don't really know what they're going to be able to do against all this stuff. We're going to see a Book of Moon being activated here on the Turbulence. It's going to be resolving, flipping it face down here. I think they were asking if they had the Baron Negate. They do not get the Baron Negate. It is still the same copy of the card, so it doesn't get like another negate. It's like once while this face-up card is on the field. Do we have a Taya in the hand here? We're going to be seeing Ecclesia being special summoned out. That is a good one. They'll be able to summon out the Ecclesia. It's going to get ashed. Fair ash at this point. You know, now they're going to be able to rely on their normal summon or a Long Yawn. We also might have some Tenyi plays. I know we have Adhara in the graveyard. It looks like we have a Shuna in the hand. We're going to see a Shuna being pushed summoned out. They're going to be linking away into a Monk. We then could activate the effect of a Shuna to add back the... I guess a Shuna doesn't add back. Adhara adds back. So we could banish the Adhara, add back the Moyi. Moyi reveal. I'm pretty sure we have another Swordsoul in hand. Could be mistaken here. We're going to banish to add back the Moyi. We do have a Long Yawn in hand. Yeah, we're cooking. We're going to be able to make a level 10 Synchro as well as a level 8 Synchro here. We're going to see the Long Young activating, pitching the Moe here, not even going to be... We have the tie, okay, so it's the same thing, I guess. We just dump instead of summon, and we're going to be able to banish the Long Young here, going for a copy of the Baxia, and the Taya here will activate the effects. I think I would personally just choose to go for the Chijia myself, but we're going to be bouncing back the Baron here, and then we're going to be able to go for just game here. Being able to push to go for game is kind of crazy. Completely forgot. Like I didn't even know that. I guess yeah, double Long Yang burn. That definitely makes sense. Like I always forget about Long Yang, and near the end of it. But bouncing back the Baron there with Baxia to be able to summon it again, to getting that like essentially like another negate and a pop. It just feels like so free. Baron is such a crazy card. I know there's been talks online about like banning Baron, but I don't think it's a bannable card. You know, a generic like level 10 negate that's also an Omni, or I guess Omni negate and then a pop. Like yes, it may not be the most. I think there really needs to be more. Like we look at World Savage. Savage has been like a problem. When it first came out, people were like, "Oh my god, this card's crazy. With links is just insane. You know, you equip a link too, and there's 2 negates and also gains attack, and it's just crazy." But like you look at like what is Savage doing right now? Pretty much absolutely nothing other than like playing in Dragon Link. I think maybe in some like synchro decks as well. I don't really think it's playing that much. It does see like, random viabilities, but we see like all these strategies have just been like absolutely disgusting. Like even people are pushing for Branded Fusion being banned or Dragoon being banned, and Dragoon's like an untargetable, undestructible big beat stick that just gains attack over and over and over again. And it's just currently doing like absolutely nothing in the format, and we just see that it comes in and out of formats, and it can be extremely unhealthy, but it also at the same time does not affect that much. But diving into game 2 here, we're going to be seeing the Rescue Ace player going to be going first, banishing, looks like 3 targets here, or going for the 6 it looks like. So I'm going to go for the full 6. I always find it super weird, like even when I'm playing decks that play Prosperity, I don't think I ever really go for 6 unless my hand's actually like dog water. We're going to be seeing them reveal 6, and we do see a spell and a trap, and then 4 monsters. We do see a Regulus in the deck as well. That's interesting. I think 2 Hydrants as well, plus the copy of, I think it's Impulse. I think we choose the Emergency there, if I'm not mistaken. Or the Therion King, I actually think we took. We do have a 1-for-1 in the hand, as well as a copy of the Emergence. We're going to be activating the 1-for-1. Looks like we're going to be pitching the copy of Preventer here. Summon out the Hydrant from the deck. Then we can activate Hydrant that will let us search for any of the monsters, I think. Searching for a copy of, I believe that's Fire Attacker. That also could be, actually that's Airlifter if I'm not mistaken here. And we have not normal summon, so they could be able to add normal summon and then add a spell. We're going to see them normal summon out the Rescue Ace Airlifter that they did search. Then we can search for a spell card. We're going to search for the HQ, which will give us an additional normal summon this turn. We're going to link away here for an IP, okay. And then this will set up 2 of the bodies in the graveyard, so we can activate, or we could also do the Regulus here as well. And what's cool about the Regulus is the Hydrant actually says while you control Hydrant, or I guess the spells say while you control or is in your possession, I believe. Or if you control, it doesn't mean like as a monster, so you still control a Rescue Ace Hydrant right now, just in a spell and trap. Then we're going to be seeing them activate the effect of Turbulence. Going to be setting a bunch here. We're going to be seeing them set the contain, which is the imperm. We're going to see them set, I believe, the alert and then reinforce. Actually, I'm not too sure. I know for a fact we have the extinguished and the contain as well as what I believe is alert. And they're going to go for an emergency as well here. Or they're going to go for a copy of the rescue and alert. So we have rescue, alert, contain, and then extinguish. So only leaving the reinforce not here. And we still have the Omni Negate with Regulus. And I'm simply just going to pass turn on this. Pretty strong board, having an imperm, a Regulus, a turbulence, and then an IP as well. We're going to be seeing them activate. Is that a lightning storm? Or an emergence there. We're going to see them activate the emergence, and they're going to be chaining the effect here of the alert to search from their deck. They're normal summon with Mogi. Are they going to reveal that they searched Mogi? Okay. Then we're going to see normal summon of a Mogi. Then they're going to activate the effects here. It's going to be revealing. It's going to most likely hit with the imperm one there. The good copy of contain. We're actually going to be chaining the effect here of the fire airlifter, I think. Summoning out the preventer. We're finding a way to summon out preventer here. I'm not 100% too sure how it gets done, to be honest. It might be a copy of the impulse. I don't know. And then we're going to see them chain the Heavenly Circle, dodging any negates there by sending the Mogi to the graveyard, summoning and getting to summon out the Vishuddha instead. And we could activate the Vishuddha here, or we could just, or it adds to hand, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could activate the effect to summon itself out, though, which we are going to be seeing. And it looks like they're going to be thinking here, because this is a tuner and a non-tuner. And they are going to be locked into synchro summoning here. I believe they can make the Psychic and Punish right. I'm pretty sure that's a 7 and a 4. I believe Punisher is an 11. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Now I'm starting to doubt myself. I'm pretty sure it's... Yes, we're going to be seeing them go for a Psychic and Punisher here. But their life points are at the same right now. So it is going to be affected here. But it really is, I guess, like the only play they really have. They also have enough bodies to go for an Underworld Goddess as well here. So that could be an opportunity as well, even if they were at lower life points. We're going to see them activate the Long Young, pitching the Adhara here, summoning itself out, as well as a token there. I maybe would have done this before the summon of the Vishuddha. We're going to see them activate the effect of Contain here. Or actually, that's extinguished there. It's going to be destroying it, I should say. And then we're going to be seeing them activate the Vishuddha. And that's going to be bouncing back. Probably targeting the Regulus there would be my choice. But then since you're going to have Regulus back to hand. So maybe going for the IP, but then they can just chain IP. They're going to be bouncing back one of the monsters there. Maybe trying to like bait the IP or the Regulus. They're going to activate the effect, paying 1,000, and then it's going to be negated by the or it's going to resolve the Regulus. Okay. Choosing not to negate. But now they're lower on life points here. I guess they did find a way to burn through that Regulus negate here, though. And we do see them reveal that they do have the Underworld Goddess still. They're going to be able to activate the effect here of the alert, summoning out the Hydrant. Then they're going to activate the IP and go into a copy of the Underworld Goddess here. Because it's leaving the field by a generic card effect. I actually forget if you can IP into Underworld Goddess. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm pretty sure you can here. Like we saw Alex there. He is a judge. So shout out to Alex for helping out here. And we're going to see them being able to still continue by sounding out the Adhara there, linking off into a monk, but I don't think they're going to be able to get too much out of this. We do see that they have a copy of the Shatana in hand, so not the greatest there. We're going to see them banish to add back. I think they added back the Vishuddha. Then we special summon out the copy of the Shatana, going for a second monk. Then we're going to be going into a shaman here. I believe we could have gone into shaman without the need for the second monk. Then shaman will activate the effects here, and they will have the Underworld negate, and they're just going to be scooping out. They're like, I keep drawing Shatana. I personally hate Shatana. I know it's like a little bit mandatory in this format because you do have lots of cards that do pop, but it just feels so bad always drawing it. It's that brick. It's the Griffin Rider of the deck. You know, that Garnet that people have been playing since Brilliant Fusion's been out. But we see that the Rescue Ace deck took game 2 here. But let me know in the comment section if anything else would you guys would change, or else what you would side in. Like we see them thinking about Rivalry there. But let me know what else you guys would want to see as well, because we're looking forward to one of the duels that you guys obviously want to watch. I also want to give big shout outs to David here for matching the sleeves. I really like when people do that. Like, it's a fire deck about firefighters, so having an orange and red really does fit the stuff. And the blue playmat, shout out to the blue playmat, really goes good because it is water. It's the water thing. The good old water theme. But diving into the all-important Game 3 here, we will be seeing most likely that the Swordsoul deck is going to be choosing to go first. We're going to see a Desires once again. Banishing 10 cards here. And we do see a successful draw too. I think they drew into Shatana. They're going to normal summon out Mogi, revealing the Vishuddha, and then they're going to be activating the effect here of the Impulse. Summoning one machine from the deck here. They're going to be summoning out a copy of... I actually don't know which one that is. That's not Turbulence. Oh, it is Turbulence. Okay. We're going to see them go for a Chi-Zhao here. They're going to draw and search. We haven't seen a Blackout at all. We're going to be searching once again for the Long Young. So, maybe unfortunate. Maybe they did banish it as well. I do see a purple card in their hand here. And we know we do have the Long Young being able to pitch the Vishuddha here. Which are going to be seen making itself in the token. Summoning Long Young in defense, please. They're going to go for a Baron de Fleur. And that will be able to destroy the copy of the Turbulence here. Then they're able to set set 3 cards here. We did see one of them with a Pot of Desires, as well as a Cosmic. But they're going to be Book of Mooning the Baron here. I feel like you just... choosing to negate that's a little bit weird. You let it really flip face down. Flipping the second, having 2 Book of Moons, flipping the Shijiao face down here, but you just essentially just got rid of it. And if they're able to swap control of the Baron, they'll have the pop as well. We're seeing normal summon of the Hydrant here. They're going to activate the effect, getting hit with that Imperm. We're going to see a Link 1 for an Anima here. So I guess you have to learn how to play around zones here. It's very important to... Alright, going for a Link Karibo. And setting 1 and passing. This is not the Rescue Ace board you want to see. They're going to be end phase chaining the Cosmic here. I mean, I hope they did it during the end phase, not during draw phase. Then during the standby, we're going to be tagging out for the Mogi. And they're able to activate the effect here, revealing the Shatana. Let's go summon out a token. They're going to be able to chain once again the Impulse, summoning from the deck. And they're actually just going to scoop it up really. They're not going to have enough. Knowing that the opponent's going to have full setup here with the Mogi, and that's not even their normal summon, not even their normal summon. They're able to search here for either a Long Young or another copy of, or I guess they could search for Long Young or Blackout here. We're going to be seeing that the Swordsoul player ends up taking it here. Very unfortunate. We didn't see that the Rescue Ace opened up very good game 3. That's just the way that it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see any more content like this, let me know down in the comment section below what other decks you guys want to see. And don't forget to stay safe. Peace.